Hi, I'm continuing the cheese fridge journey here, and this is something which is a little bit interesting because I don't think anybody in the world has ever made one of these before. This is a Gouda with rhagodia berries, which is a Tasmanian native fruit. This was made back in 2017 for a friend of ours as a special commission. We've only got a couple of them left, just the little ones here. And they weren't particularly successful because they're a very purple berry, but the berry is water soluble, and so most of the colour washed out of the way, which was a bit unfortunate because it was very spectacular, very, very purple. What have we got here? This is just an ordinary Gouda, but with dried chili flakes, and the difference with this one is that it was done in a sweet and salt brine. There was, I think it was about 50-50 sugar and salt, inspired by doing smoking meats. But this has actually worked out really well, and it's preserved really well in the bag. It gives it a really interesting flavour, and it's worth a try if you were looking for something different. That's one you've already seen before. That's the basil and garlic. This one is pickled jalapeno chili. I love the way that the crystals are growing on these. These are traditionally older cheddars and Goudas, and the crystal growth in some of them is amazing. More. This is a farmhouse cheese which has got, an old one, 2015. Nearly 5 years old. This one has lipase in it. Crystals growing in the jalapeno chilies. Pickled chilies. I haven't had one of these for a long time, and I can't actually remember what they tasted like, but I've kept this one for a while. Might be time to try. More basil and garlic. More sweet and salt. This one's a combo, dried tomato and pickled onion cheddar. And another. This one's a Jersey milk Gouda with full, whole native peppers in them. Tasmanica. Very interesting flavour. They do tend to be a bit crunchy, so we found that grinding them is a better option. This one's got a touch of blue in it. Again, this is a 5-year-old cheese nearly, 4.5. We should really get around to some of these. Internet, I need some of you people to come to Tasmania so that I can give you some cheese. Farmhouse cheddar, dried tomatoes, yep, that's the combo again. The colour is starting to go. These used to be much redder. There used to be a much more consistent colour difference. This one, it's a Gouda and it's got some sort of seeds in it, and I'm not sure past that because the markings have sweated off. Okay, right, it's a Gouda with cumin seed, because that will be the same as will that one. What have we got here? Ooh, this is my favourite. This is a Gouda with which has been soaked in red wine and garlic. Ooh, yummy, yummy, yummy. This one will be really good. The acidity changes made it really, really hard. So it's aging quite nicely. I should crack that. This is another Gouda with pickled jalapeno. I've cut this one smaller. Nice crystal growth. This is a Gouda with chives and lipase. I have no idea what this one's like because I've not tasted one. There's actually 2 of those in here. It's a farmhouse cheddar with pickled onion. You'll notice that the some discoloration come through the cheese with the age. This one's from 2017. So they don't, the pickled onion ones don't age as gracefully. And this is another one which looks really ugly when you cut it. It's fabulous because this is a two-parter, and I think you've seen it before, but it's cool heat on the top with native pepper and mustard, and hot on the bottom with sriracha, which is chili and garlic. Very visual cheese, quite a strong flavour. Sun-dried tomato and pickled onions. I actually made about half a dozen of those, I think. Now these guys here, Tasmanian native pepper, the colour has faded a bit. You might be able to see some of that purple. Now what I've done is I've ground it, and I have made two batches, each of 10 litres, one with native pepper and one without, and heated the milk with the pepper in it, and it comes up a nice purple colour. So I've mixed them after before I've hooped them, so that I get a mottled harlequin cheese. It doesn't look as nice now as it does when you first make it. The purple, the faint purpley pinky colour, and the creamy cheese make a really good combination. Gouda with ginger and honey. Wow, this is one of my first sweet experiments. All of the sweetness gets killed by the lactobacillus. It eats it, and so the flavour kind of disappears. But it's interesting because the honey lends really interesting flavours. The ginger just disappears. This is a farmhouse cheddar with wasabi. It'll actually be horseradish, because this was just used the commercial stuff. All the colour has faded, and I would imagine that the taste will have faded significantly too. What have we got? More ginger, more native pepper, more native pepper, and another wasabi one. So that's all, just a short one. Thanks for watching.